Why do people bust your stones to get their stuff fixed as soon as possible, and then when it's done, they go radio silent? Hey everyone, you're riding home with Kenny. This is a weird phenomenon, and I've run into this my whole life in this industry, and I'm not sure what it's all about. This happens constantly. It's kind of amazing, actually. Like, people will drop their car off, and then they're like, hey, how fast can you get it done? Well, I should have it done by the end of the day, or whatever it might be, whatever the time frame is. Okay, so let's just say end of the day, because this happened today. Oh, okay, good. This is 8 o'clock this morning. What time can I pick it up? Well, barring any complications, we should be done at some point this afternoon. We'll give you a call when we're done. If something's going wrong, we'll give you a call just so you have a heads up. Oh, okay, that's great. 10 o'clock, phone rings. It's that customer. Hey, just checking to see how my car is doing. Okay, we're working on it. We told you as soon as we're done, we'll get back to you. So it'll be sometime this afternoon. Okay. All right, thank you. Just checking. Okay. 11 o'clock. Hey, just checking on my car. Like we told you the last time you called, we will call you if we run into any problems or if we think it's going to be delayed. We will have the car done. We'll let you know as soon as we're done. Okay, that's fine. Just checking. 1 o'clock. Phone rings. Same customer. Hey, just checking. Is my car done? No. We told you we'll have it done this afternoon. If there's any issues, we will call you. Okay. 3 o'clock. They call. Is the car done? Yeah, your car is done. We actually just finished your car. We're going to road test it now. Oh, okay. Give me a call with the total. Well, we already know what the total is. The total is XXXXX, whatever the number was. Oh, okay. I can't pick it up till Monday. Is that okay? What? You can't pick it up till Monday? Like, really? Like, I just don't understand people. I just don't understand. We have a Suburban that's been sitting at the shop for 2 months now. It's 2 months. The guy called every single day, to find out if it was done. It was done 2 months ago. We can't get a hold of him. We have tried everything. We cannot get a hold of him. It's just sitting there. So, just so you know, if you drop your car off at a repair shop, a registered repair shop like ours, you drop your car off to get repairs done. They do the repairs and then call you to tell you that it's finished. And you decide you're not going to pick up your car for whatever reason. Let's say you all of a sudden realize, you know what? I overspent. I don't have that kind of money to pay for that repair. But you don't make arrangements and you don't call back. I don't know if you realize what can happen at that point. At that point, the repair shop can put a lien on your car. A repair shop can start to put storage fees on your car. So, yeah, if they put a lien on your car, they get the title for your car. You lose your car. So we have the Suburban there, and guess what? Starting Monday, we've left numerous messages. Numerous. And everything's recorded, too. So we have the recordings of them. So the people can't say, hey, I was never told. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Because we have the recordings that we left you voicemails. We actually sent you text messages. All sorts of stuff. If you don't respond, it's not our problem. That's your problem. So starting Monday is when we're going to start the procedures. And guess what? Storage and everything else goes on the vehicle. And that's when we start with the process of getting the title for the vehicle. And at that point, when all of that starts, they get a registered letter, and they are responsible. Like, let's say, because that's actually a good one. I'm going to tell you that one in a second. You're actually responsible for what the shop has to do in order to get that title. You're responsible for the time. You're responsible for the company that gets involved in doing that. You're responsible for the time that the office spends doing the paperwork, the DMV fees. It's all your responsibility. So if you all of a sudden decide you're going to come pick it up, you got to pay all of that too. So just be mindful of that. So a friend of mine in New York, I used to moonlight at his shop, and he calls me up and he says, hey, he goes, I got a BMW M3. Do you feel like doing a clutch on it? So I said, yeah, sure, I'll do a clutch on it. So I went over there at night, I did the clutch on it. Took it for a ride, everything's perfect, no problem. I went back there, to do some side work, like a month later, and I see the car still sitting there. So I'm like, what happened with the M3? He goes, the guy won't answer me. He won't answer me about picking it up. Okay. But another month goes by. Same thing. After about 3 months of back and forth, where he was trying to get in touch with the guy just would not respond to him. He decided to apply for the title. Now in New York, I don't know if it's the same deal down here. In New York, what happens is when you apply for a title, because you're a registered repair shop, what happens is you have to hire a title auctioneer company, whatever the heck it is. And basically the car has to go to auction. But the auction is held at your place of business, okay? What happens is a registered letter goes to the owner, and then like a notification goes out to like social media. Well, back then it was just newspapers, to say, hey, there's going to be an auction held at such and such a location for such and such a vehicle. So then at that point, what happens is 99 times out of 100, nobody shows up, ever. Trust me, I've done it when I had my own shop. Nobody ever shows up. Excuse me. And so what happens is you're automatically the auction winner because you're the shop owner. You basically pay $1 and you own the car. You have to pay $1 to show the money transferred hands. It's just a legality thing. You still put all your time and effort into fixing that car. I had gotten 3 different cars doing that. You put all your time and effort into it, plus you have to pay all the fees and the DMV fees and the auctioneer fees. So, it comes out to like $500, or at least it used to. Like, I think back then it was like $300. I think it's like $500 now. So anyway, my buddy Chris, who owns the shop, he wound up doing that. So, like I said, a letter goes to the owner, a registered letter. So the owner gets it. He cannot refute that he got it, because he's got to sign for it. So they went to go have the auction. The owner of the car shows up at the auction planning to bid on his own car. Yeah, he planned to bid on his own car. So at that point, my buddy Chris was like, oh, heck no, we are not going through this. He owed him like whatever the bill was, like $3,000 or whatever. Those clutches were expensive on those things. So he's like, oh, no. He actually bid that car up to $5,000. So, and the customer and the guy who originally owned the car, he thought he was going to get the car cheap. He thought he was going to get the repair cheap. That's not how it works. So Chris paid himself $5,000 to get the car. Yeah. So he paid himself $5,000 to get the car. So think about that for a second. But it shows on paper. So with that $5,000, he has to pay the taxes on that, which he did that, to get the car. And he took the car and he turned around and he sold it. So, yeah. So the guy thought he was sneaky. And I actually forgot all about that till I started telling this story. So that's kind of wild. I can't believe I forgot about that, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so the guy got shafted out of his own car because he thought he was slick. And he figured he could probably do the auction because, like I said, a lot of those auctions happen, and what'll happen is, nobody will show up, and they think they can get it like dirt cheap, and then just have to go through the process of registering and everything else all over again. So, but yeah, he wound up completely losing his car, and then my buddy Chris sold it, like he put an ad out or whatever, and he sold it, and whatever he got for $10,000 or something. So yeah. So it's I forgot all about that. I told you, I got so many stories up here, they just pop into my head randomly every once in a while. So, all right, I thought that was a good one. Anyway, I hope you got something out of that. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.